what's good, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh. Much love and much respect. You are listening to my man, Enigma September of the Enigma September Hour. As we go a little something like this. Hit it.
Yeah, I may have been a couple places, but I got so many more to go. It's so many spots I want to see while I'm traveling down this road. Here and there, far and there, everywhere. I'm trying to travel all across the globe. Here and there, far and there, everywhere. I'm trying to travel all across the globe.
Yeah, I'm trying to see some more places, touch some foreign lands, encounter some foreign faces. Real bucket list type trips, I'm gonna make them. Various destinations, flights to different nations. Corners of the earth I thought I never would be. Examine architecture I thought I never would see. Soaking in culture from people unlike me. Regret this exploration that's highly unlikely. Creating memories that'll last for a life, G. Switching time zones till it starts to fuck up my sleep. Just sitting around, now that is the life for me. Feeling a bit antsy, I gotta get in these streets. Better yet in these skies at 30,000+ feet. Destinations ranging from popular to discreet. Mundane status won't win, I will defeat. Might end up on a safari, encounter a wildebeest. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I may have been a couple places, but I got so many more to go. It's so many spots I want to see while I'm traveling down this road. Here and there, far and there, everywhere. I'm trying to travel all across the globe. Here and there, far and there, everywhere. I'm trying to travel all across the globe.
Boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September. And it's September, baby. It is September, baby. Give it. Run it again. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Yo, what you just heard was Across the Globe. My man Ro-Thoro featuring Love Maat. And this is episode, what episode is this? 153? It better be episode 153. Episode 153 of the Enigma Sept Hour, powered by Freedom Train Radio. Let me lift this mic up because I can't hear myself. What the world's going on? Anyway, yeah. And also what you just heard, yes, that was a promo, if you will, by none other than the legendary Doug E. Fresh. Man, what? I told you Dougie Fresh was in Tallahassee last week. If you listen to the last episode, I told you Dougie Fresh was in Tallahassee. Y'all didn't listen to me. Y'all didn't. But E, that was a cameo. That was a cameo. We know how you did that. We saw the video. We know. Chill out. Relax. Let me put you on game. First of all, let me try to call me out. No, I'm joking. Actually, let me call someone else. Let me call someone out. This person is doing the most, and I'm better for it. Of course, my baby Felicia is doing the most. I absolutely told her I wanted nothing for my birthday. It's 41. It's just 41. I wasn't, I'm glad to be alive. I hope to see it. I still got what? I still 22 more days. I ain't tripping. However, I'm just like, man, we got other things we got to plan. We got the 1 year anniversary next month. Mackenzie's birthday after that, Christmas. I'm cool. I'm chill. But she like, hell no. No. You my man. And wait. Oh, I can't even do it. It's too late now. He was like,
You are my husband. I am not gonna do nothing. Are you crazy? I love you. You're my husband. We coming up on this year anniversary. I'm gonna turn all the way up. I don't care what you or anybody else say. It's on.
So it was like, all right, it is what it is. So what she's decided to do, and baby, I'm sorry if I called this out, but just to explain what's going on. What she decided to do was for each day leading up to my birthday, she's gonna give me a gift, big or small. Actually, the gift she gave me last night, I was gonna showcase it, but I was rushing to get the podcast together. Speaking of getting the podcast together, I'll get into that later. Anyway, so yeah, so rushing to get the podcast together, don't have that, but the cameo was the first gift. So shouts out to Dougie Fresh, shouts out to the cameo app. It's all cool. And yeah, I'm gonna find out I can get more. I'm getting greedy now. But I think day 2 or day 3. Day 2. I'm wearing day 2. I'm gonna show you guys how fat I am in Facebook and YouTube, man. But yeah. Slim Shady LP, Guilty Conscience ad on the shirt. On the shirt. Who's my favorite rapper alive? Not Drake or Kanye. No, it's Eminem. I got an Eminem shirt on because my baby knows my heart, and she already got me a Biggie shirt. So, but yeah, man, shouts out to Felicia. She been doing it up, and what is it? I'm hoping you guys see the camera, the camera. I hope you see the camera, not Jay-Z. Hope you see the camera. Hey, I look kind of fresh. I look kind of fresh right now, don't I? Slim is that guy. What's up, Charles Jackson Media? I don't think I know who you are, which is great. I love when people on the podcast don't know who they are. Yeah, Slim is that guy, man. Slim Shady LP, Guilty Conscious. June 1999, the month I graduated from high school. I'm not aging myself. I just told you guys I'm turning 41 in 3 weeks. So, hey, what we got? So, yeah, speaking of, yeah, Charles Jackson Media guy, person, pretty sure you're here because we got my man Sean Woods in the building. I keep saying in the building because I'm a 90s teen and that was a popular thing to say. So, yo, salute, Charles. Man, you want to stay tuned? Got my man Charles Woods, formerly known as Sean D. I said Charles. Sean Woods, formerly known as Sean D. To those in Tallahassee and surrounding areas and Daytona, really worldwide, because the school boards were doing it all up and down Florida and through the South. But anyway, my man, he still do the turntables. He still turn up every now and then, but he's building a media empire. He's becoming a media mogul. And we're going to have him on the podcast to teach not only me, but anybody else interested in getting better audio and better visual. So I had to turn up a little bit with the visual because he's gonna dust me. I know I said Charles Woods. What Charles Woods? That ain't that the DB, the quarterback from Michigan, and with both ways balls. Yo, Charles Woods. I know. Anyway, making a joke. I need to get to where I got to get to because this is gonna be a very long podcast. There's a lot of stuff turning up in hip hop right now. But anyway, my man Sean Woods, aka Sean, former FKA Sean D, will be in the building. So y'all stay tuned. Actually, I'm kind of mad that my Facebook isn't like 20 plus right now. All y'all know who Sean. You can't hate on Sean D. Y'all know the phrase. Anyway, come on, man, on. It's gonna be dope. So stay tuned for that. Because we both can talk. We J school. That's out there on Rattlers. We just need 2 more points at this point. I don't know what the podcast land. I don't know what happened in the future. At this point, we need 2 points. We need 2 points right now, I think. So if Jackson State end up winning by like 20 because they won a run at the last 5 minutes of the game, then I didn't know. At this point, we only needed 2. Who knows? I need to get to it. Anyway, we some Rattlers. Win, lose, or draw. Rattler all day. I ain't tripping. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, man. Joe said we still in the game. We will win. Let's hope so. It's a defensive game. I'm just cool. This ain't a sports podcast. This ain't the fix. But anyway, I just hope even if we lose, as long as it's close, and it seems like it's gonna be close anyway. So I'm satisfied with that. You know, Deion went and recruited half of Ohio State. So they went and recruited half of Ohio State. Ah, man. No, Charles. No, Charles. No, Charles, you messing with my head. Charles on my hell with Wildcats. I'm looking dead at you, Charles. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm just going for a long time. Yeah, them little kitties down there. Them little kitties. I tell people, yo, even when I was a big Florida State fan, I was cool with Gators. You know, all right, whatever, Hurricanes. Yeah, storm. But I was like, all right, Gators, all right. You know what I'm saying? Hurricanes, all right. Bro, as a Rattler, I don't do BCC. Y'all still at college, man. Hey, how y'all let Edward Waters catch up with y'all? What? Huh? How? I don't Edward Waters catch up with y'all, bro. They my biggest y'all already. I'm joking. I love all my HBCUs, man. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? But yeah. I don't care how many times y'all stumped us. We still lead the overall thing, you know. Child. Anyway. Charles Jackson. We appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you being here. I ain't gonna lose a fan. I ain't gonna lose a friend over on the damn iPhone interstate. Let me get to it, man. It's 12 minutes in. Y'all know, I know what y'all here for. Thunder versus Certified Lover Boy. Let's get to it. Charles Jackson was my homeboy for real now, just because we cloud. He came in at the right time. That's the homie, man. When I get on the other side, I'm gonna follow you on YouTube, bro. Yeah. So it's been crazy. Now the funniest thing and probably the most truthful thing I've seen this week is when people were saying, yeah, man, HBCUs all day, man. I could have went to Florida State. Nope. Stayed home with the FAMU because I'm blackity black. Anyway, speaking of blackity black. No, the funniest thing someone said, and probably the truest statement, was like, what's the best album that came out this week? And it's the leak verse of Andre 3000 from Kanye's Party, Life of the Party. That's the album. Not even that. Let's give Andre 3000 his props. Yeah, Andre 3000 his props, man. Of course, like I said, Eminem, of course, is my number 2. My number 3 is 3 Stacks. My number 3 is 3 Stacks. What you thought? Even though Big Boy is trending right now on Twitter, because of course everybody like, hey, man, don't forget about Big Boy. Guess who my number 4? Of course, you know who my number 4 is. Anyway, I'm doing too much. Yeah, man. I heard the verse. I heard the censored version of the Andre. I ain't hear the raw version, but like, bro, it's kind of weird. Again, I am one of the biggest Outkast fans. Shut up, Wallace, which is Joe's brother, who always try to contend that he's a bigger Outkast fan than me. He probably is, but anyway, I know Joe like, hey, boy, you can talk about me, you can talk about my brother, bro. Yeah, your brother be trying to be trying to jump down my throat about the Outkast joint, man. Wallace got to relax. Anyway, but bro, I swear this had to be the most personal, and Andre done spit some personal joints. I mean, he got when I was born, I had cocaine tooted in my veins. I never smoked, so whatever. Y'all know the verse. ATLiens, my favorite album of all time. Let me get my Nori clap. Anyway, but yo, that verse and the fact that he was saying he was hunching in Sunday school, which I don't know. I've never. Maybe I felt that. Maybe who else been hunting? It gotta be somebody else. It can't just be me and Andre. It can't be. Me and Andre were the only one hunting. I'm laughing because I got church members on Facebook gonna be like, "Oh look, which church? Yeah, that church." But it was just hunching. I wasn't even old enough. I don't even think my man's was even working at the time. But a lot of friction. Anyway, yo, let me stop, man. I'm just sitting. Yo, relax. I don't even know my own words. JC. Relax. But anyway, it never tooted. It was in my vein. While the rest of the country bunches on bitches with these snapbacks and bitches that turn each other out, burn each other out. Y'all know the verse. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Certified Lover Boy. My thoughts. It's Drake just draking, bro. It's Drake just draking. That's pretty much it. I don't understand the adulation, the whole, oh my gosh, this is the greatest Drake album ever. No, it's not. Actually, it probably is. Nothing was the same, but then it's not, because that was like 8 years ago. So it was like, all right, cool, bro. You're a lesbian too. Nice corny joke from Def Comedy Jam. Or Canadian. Anyway. But yeah, it was Drake just draking. He kept it safe. Except for the title, Certified Lover Boy. That is the wildest shit. Honestly, I think what Drake was thinking was, look, man, I've been trying to come with all these kind of pseudo deep titles. You know what I'm saying? Take care. Nothing was the same. If you're reading this, it's too late. Scorpion. Oh no, I can't do it like that, man. You know, I gotta hit on. Yo, I want to do the what's Sticky Fingers verse? We gotta sell drugs in the USG. If they're gonna get it from somebody, it might as well be me. And the verse was like, Scorpion. Y'all know the verse, the last days. Onyx. Now, let me stop for I say it and then they try to hit me on YouTube like I need credit for that. Anyway, yeah, with the Certified Lover Boy, I think he was like, I'm not gonna sweat the title. I'm just gonna put something goofy out there and let people assume whatever. Even though I think it's really based on, because he kept talking about having sons and birthing niggas. So I guess Certified Lover Boy, he's smashing all the myths and birthing all these rappers that sound like him. Stop it, Drake. Stop it. Plus, there was some controversy because apparently he sampled R. Kelly in one of the songs. And so people are like, yo, you already are being like hella just, being a male chauvinist. This album, and you go and do that and give money to R. Kelly? Like, what the hell? Wrong with you? Yeah, you would think Drake would be smarter than that. That's the only thing. We about to lose by this 1 point. We about to lose by 1 point. Looking at the game right now. It's all good. I'm cool with 1 point. Oh no, it's not. It's 4 minutes left. My phone. Oh, it's 4 minutes left. I'm tripping. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. And also Drake, the whole Drake and Dundra, Dundra. That would probably have been a better name. Apologies to Kanye's grandparents. I think Dundra would have been a better name for your daughter who would birth this egomaniac. Anyway, but Dunda, the album, I tried to sleep with it. I couldn't get it up. It just wouldn't happen. I tried to pop a blue pill, just wouldn't work for me. I apologize for that. But it man, they both did what they do. I'm not politics aside too, because I get the whole idea of trying to listen to Kanye and thinking like, yo, this fool was with the Magna crap. And yeah, actually it's kind of funny because like I low-key think that's why we don't listen to country half the time, because like, yo, this country album may be popping, but I don't know if this fool is like racist behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to go down the road, country tobacco road. Like, yo, this guy jamming. I hate niggers too. Like, shoot, God. I don't know if I want to. It was jamming, but you hate niggers too. Bro. Like, Kid Rock, get out of here. Actually, ain't no front. This is not part of the thing. This kind of messed me up because one of my favorite single songwriters is Magna out, and it hurts my feelings because the songs that this person wrote was very dear to me. Aaron Lewis, and it's just like, God dang, I can't listen to Break the Cycle no more because he's gonna donate his funds to the current governor of Florida. Like, it hurts, really hurts. So I get the conflict, but gotta do it for research, man. Gotta do it for research. Anyway, speaking of doing the research, apparently Trick Daddy like to get his ass ate. I guess he was just experimenting. He just hanging out. So Trick Daddy, who's my birthday twin, along with Lil Wayne. I don't know how to feel about that. But apparently Trick Daddy, actually Trick Daddy was on Drink Champs this week with Nori and EFA. I keep messing the DJ name up. DJ Nasty, holla at your boy until I apologize for messing his name up. Anyway, but yeah, he was on there, and because I just wanted to make sure it was real, and it was real. My man's, what he said, he was like, you get a chick, she get kind of freaky, she go on that in between. He tooted. He just tooted it up. He just, hey, if you're gonna be down there, carry on. And that's what happened. It just happened. It went down there. So all the Thug Holiday. I mean, now it goes back to it. Like, now that you know that Trick Daddy like to get his booty ate out, like, do you go back and be like, what's the meaning of take it to the house? Was that what he referring to? Like, do I have to? Like, do I have to reimagine? No, now nigga, put his legs in the air, that you lick his derriere. You gonna like it because it's fair? Like, whoa, wait a minute. Apparently we know one. Didn't know. We didn't know. Now we do. But anyway, he also indicated that he was, I guess there was some negotiation with him doing a versus with Lil, or no, I think he said he didn't want to do a versus. I guess he felt like if he's gonna do a versus, it's gonna be like we're gonna go at it. You know what I'm saying? He was saying he was not favorable of the Locks versus Dipset because he didn't know what was going on. He thought, it was about to pop off. He was like, I can't be in that situation. But apparently there was some discussion at some point or another of him doing the verses with Lil Boosie. Now I gotta admit that would have been crazy. And come and think about it, kind of make me think like one of Lil Boosie. How Lil Boosie feel about Trick saying like his ass ate now? I mean, so does he want to be all up on Lil Nas X's nuts? Like, you gonna look at Trick like, nah, man, you ain't for the streets. Are we gonna accept it? Because we know Trick is, is that dude. He the mayor of Miami. What you gonna do, Boosie? Like Boosie gonna come at him? Like, nah, man, ain't doing no verse with him. He like use his ass. Like, God, it's a check though. Speaking of checks, Lil Boosie did express thanks to Lil Duval keeping it Florida, keeping it all the way Florida. He did express thanks to Lil Duval for putting him on, I guess, the latest single. I don't know the name of the single. I didn't write it down. But he did indicate that there were some other artists, some other major artists that were that weren't using his features, that reached out to him for features, but weren't using the features because of the whole Lil Nas X homophobic comments that he's been making as of late. So, tough cookie, nigga. Tough titty. I've never used tough titty before. Is that a Midwest thing? Tough titty, nigga. Yeah, I don't know. On one end, it don't even make no sense. I really think people just egging Boosie on. And not in the sense like Boosie is making his statements. He's feeding the fire, but also I don't see a real attempt to educate him. And I think I mentioned last week how he was on the Breakfast Club, and I felt like that was irresponsible. I felt like they had him on there on a platform, and I think they had it under the guise that they were going to educate him, but they really didn't. And they really just helped him spread whatever ignorant message that he wanted to spread. But also, too, I think there are those on the right side of history in regards to protecting Lil Nas X and protecting just gay or lesbian rappers in general, and kind of just using it for fodder. Like, we know how Lil Boosie thinks. We've known for a while. Granted, should his in that aspect be shut out? Of course. But it's almost kind of like I see people kind of taking it just to get their rocks off. And it's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of getting played. Like, we know Boosie is homophobic or just country as hell and don't understand. Why even go in on them? Why even use? Like, I saw one article was saying hip hop is protecting people like Lil Boosie. It's like, no, hip hop isn't. Not really. Like Boosie, like I said, Boosie said, he's not getting features. People not playing him. Don't put down the whole entire hip hop culture or protecting him because he's saying whatever. Nah, that's not true. But I think some people are harping on it because they want to use it as a way to just get their rocks off about him, as opposed to truly trying to protect those in the gay community. And that's just as sick as him spewing off whatever bullshit that he's spewing because it's stupid. But yeah. Anyway, besides that, other news, I'm gonna try to hurry this thing up. I told Sean that I was gonna overrun the time, and here we are. I'm not a wizard. I'm not Dr. Strange. I just know myself. Yo, Fat Joe versus Ja Rule. Shit gonna be weak. That shit gonna be weak, man. Don't even try. They trying to recreate the Locks versus Dipset. They think it's gonna be a whole New York thing all over. Man, Swiss Beats, man. Drake, that's why Drake got your ass, nigga. What? Stop that. Stop. We don't want New York. We're doing it for the cities. Shut it up. Shut. I'm joking. Low key excited. Yo, I'm gonna say this. I really think it's gonna be a tie. Don't sleep on Fat Joe. You can't sleep on Fat Joe. We've been sleeping with Fat Joe since '94. I thought FloJo was it. I thought after Pun died, it was it. This fool's still here, alive and well and kicking it. And like, it was all Fat Joe week last week for his birthday. Like, Fat Joe is that dude. And as much as Ja was killing it at the time he was killing it, he was only killing it at that time. And in hindsight, that wasn't a long time. That was only like a 4-year stretch. 2000, 2004, by the time 50 hit in 03, it was a wrap for Ja by the time 50 hit. Ja had a couple more. Yeah, little Bobby Yo, at the Bobby Brown joint, at the Case joint, and that was it. It was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? 50 took over after that. And even 50 run wasn't even that long. But, yo, don't dismiss Fat Joe. Do not dismiss Fat Joe. And I really think it's gonna end up being a tie. I think, and it's gonna the tire. Is that right? I'm tired. The tire. The song that's gonna tie it up, it will be "What's Love," and Ashanti gonna come out with her 41. She 41 yet? We the same age. Imagine that. I'm the same age as Ashanti. Y'all need to drink her bath water. Anyway, y'all, cause not me. Y'all need to drink her bath water. Anyway, she'll come out. They're gonna do "What's Love." That's gonna end the whole verses. We already know. We know what's gonna be. Duh. Anyway, let me keep it moving because y'all ain't here for me. Y'all are here for Sean D because you can't hate on Sean D. Sean look at me like, I know he didn't. I did it during the earlier version, bro. They not doing the interview. You are Sean Woods doing the interview. I'm just getting my rocks off. Anyway, yo, my man Joey Hustle just dropped a new single, so I'm gonna give y'all some of that. We debuted it on the Underground Railroad last night. Shout out to my man JC. We be in the building. Y'all gonna find out sooner or later. Anyway, we got the single and the interview. I messed up the interview. I tried to record it, and it didn't work. Maybe because I'll just suck at recording, or maybe I jacked it up because I wanted to save the interview for my podcast. Maybe, just maybe, I was. Too fat for that. Anyway, let me go ahead and play this song to keep it moving. This is my man Joey Hustle. It's on you. I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry. I'm trying to represent for J School horribly. That's on you, my man Joey Hustle. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby?
Is it too much to ask you to grant us human dignity? Should we be put down and shot to death for this request? If so, you can aim your gun. What the hell do you think we care about dying if you're gonna deny us the right to live?
If I don't go to sleep tonight, that's all you. Keep my pistol by my side. That's all you. Can't get the night. That's all you. That's all you. That's all you. If I don't go to sleep tonight, that's all you. I keep my pistol by my side. It's on you. I feel lurking at the night. It's on you. It's on you. It's on you. I remember when I didn't have to walk around with the strap. My respect took care of that. Now it doesn't matter who you think you are. Rappers get shot trying to get in the car. Rappers get shot trying to get out the car. Rappers get shot over pride and ego. When these hitters ain't killers, they simply emo. Calling the illusion of famous people. If Martin and Malcolm came back today, to them it would feel like it's present day. Black on black violence, blue on black violence. You cannot march all this hate away. It's on you. Keep my pistol by my side. It's on you. Lurking in the night. It's on you. It's on you. It's on you. If I don't go to sleep tonight, it's on you. I keep my pistol by my side. It's on you. I keep lurking in the night. It's on you. It's on you. It's on you.
Hey, dog, man. You know what I'm saying? I done had a couple of them things to drink, though, man. But, you know, it don't even matter, though, man. Because whether I'm drinking sober, I'm going to check out that Enigma Sept Hour. You know what I'm talking about, man? Your boy Gangsterville checking out. Peace.
Boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard was It's On You by my man Joy Hustle, aka Mo Mackey, aka his mama named Duck 13, so I'm calling him Duck 13. Anyway, y'all make sure to check that out. It's on all your streaming apps available right now. And without further ado, I got my man Sean Woods in the building.
Yo,
What's good, my boy? How
what's
you doing?
up, my brother?
I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you can tell, but finally got the cannon to cannon. So,
Man, what we got, man?
yo, we finally got the cannon to cannon. It's actually it's on you. I asked you, I was like, yo, do I need a memory card? You was like, nope. For those who don't know, me and Sean talked before the interview, of course, and you were like, no, you don't need a memory card. So yeah, I just sat here, worked on it, and here we are. So I don't know.
Good money.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna say this. Hopefully my wife doesn't get upset.
Tread softly, bro. Tread softly.
Bro, I'm trying to get through this first year. I got a month and a half to go. A month and a week. No, so the ADD,
Okay.
I broke it. I broke it.
Okay.
Doing the most. So it was basically a lost cause. It was like, what we gonna do with it? And we had to go get a new camera. So we got 90. And then I had this idea, like, maybe the ADD can work just because the memory thing, maybe that'll work. And I tried it, it wasn't working. So it wasn't until I talked to you this morning, you was like, nah, it still work, give you the motivation to try it again.
Yeah, and now you good.
So yeah, man. So there we have it, you guys. If you want to know how to upgrade everything you want to do with sound and visuals, you need to holler at my man Sean D, because clearly my man got the magic touch. Ah, man. What's point, up, bro?
What's up?
Point.
Oh, the game.
Yeah, man.
Look, you had me in the waiting room, bro. And I'm over there kind of clicking back. I'm on the phone texting people. Look, I'm on people Instagram live, and then I look up. You got me in the show. I'm like, hey. You know, I had to turn off the screen real quick because I'm like, he gonna be trying to talk to me. I'll be looking at this FAMU game like, what we doing? What we doing? So
the good thing is,
lost by one.
Is 10 seconds left. Those are podcasts y'all already know because this is in the past. Yeah, it's 10 seconds left, and we're still by one. I think we still got the ball, but somebody just got hit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
tripping the mic.
Yeah, it's game time.
I ain't even tripping though. I'm not tripping. It's close. If it had been a blown out, then I'd be like,
oh yeah. I needed them to get the dub, but I'm totally fine with them, you know, not winning and it only being by 1 point. You know, I much rather hear that story later on rather than it be, brand new team at JSU, and they, clobber the Rattlers. They first.
Right.
I didn't want that to be the headline, so I could live with this one or whatever. But like I said, I definitely wanted them to get the dub, and it was a little bit too late, man. Just we got a lot of stuff we got to fix, but this ain't the sports show. We'll talk the whole hour about what we need to fix.
Right.
More.
Gotta get at the Joe. I be forgetting sometimes. Like, let me give my man Joe Ward. He got the fix. That's his joint. They do.
Oh man, I see somebody in the chat say a turnover. Man, shout out my boy Chuck. Chuck, what's up? JC, what's up, man?
That's your boy.
Oh yeah, Chuck Charles. Yeah, that's my brother.
The Wildcat. That's your boy.
Yeah, that's my brother. Man. Look, you be forgetting I'm from Daytona.
Look, you clapped up with him.
Look, you forgot. Look, hey, bro, I'm from.
You ready to say? Y'all ready to say?
Yeah, I'm from Daytona.
Tech. Y'all ready to say tech?
Yeah, look, bro, from Daytona. So you could just imagine how it is when I go home, especially with FAMU stuff on, bro. Don't let me go in a restaurant or something. Oh gosh, it's crazy,
bro.
So,
yeah, you bold for that.
Oh yeah, I still do it. I go to Bethune Grill sometime with a Rattler shirt on, but I mean I know the people that own it, but they still give me pressure. The bold thing. Look, whenever you really ready, bro, we'll go there during football season, preferably homecoming game, and walk in Bethune Grill, which is the popular wing spot right down the Ave, but it's literally almost on campus, bro. That's where all the students go, the staff, everybody from the city know about Bethune Grill and Daytona. So yeah. If we walk in there with some Rattler stuff on, bro, look, they ain't gonna jump on us, bro, but they gonna let us know that we very disliked while we there.
Man, man. If I want 40, I'll be like, we probably get in the fight, but I'm
nah. Yeah, look, it's how the HBCU networks are, man. It's like we don't like each other, but we got love for each other. So
bro,
I know the people.
I try to tell people, like, I really don't be tripping on rivals.
Yeah,
I really don't be tripping on rivals. It's two rivals that for whatever reason get my heart pumping. That's
what's that?
Ricketts and Wakulla.
Oh,
and
big game.
Yeah, that's personal. Like I was in that, like literally in that rival. And FAMU and BCC.
Yeah. That I mean, bro, it just is what it is. Hey, look at Ray. Ray talking about the wing. Look, Ray said the wings fido.
Oh, Ray,
but Bethune Grill.
Man.
Yeah, you go through the crib. You got to hit up the grill. We're gonna call it the grill. Bethune Grill. That's the spot.
Like the Raven though. That's my play sister. I call her my play sister.
Okay.
My godson, mama. Matter of fact, I'm rocking the Pikachu in his honor. His birthday was yesterday.
Oh, happy belated.
You know what I mean? And she J school too. She J school. She was in PR.
Oh, I'm PR. Okay. That's hey, look.
Oh, you PR dog?
Yeah. PR.
PR, yo. I can't even say nothing. My joint ain't even there no more. Don't nobody write newspapers no more.
I was just about to say what you did. Newspaper, magazine, print.
I gotta say print because newspaper sounds even worse. What? Y'all print.
Yeah.
I'll put the girl name wrong. Was it Tamara Waters? She holding it down. Democrat still. That's the last one left. Ain't nobody else doing that.
Last soldier.
Speaking of, we keep it FAMU. I told you we were gonna chop it up. Man, they tore down Patty Foot, bro. I tore it out.
Yeah. I saw pictures and videos of the foot going down. I was like, whoa, that's a bit crazy.
Oh,
it's a bit crazy.
I saw like half of it go down.
Yeah.
But I was told by that Friday to go pick up my daughter.
And it's gone.
I was like, dang.
Yeah. Look, man. They about to plant new seeds though, man. So it's like I'm excited. The foot and everything else they tearing out on campus is, it's FAMU staples, it's legendary, all that good stuff. But I mean, I think all of us can agree when we say it's been time.
It's been time. No, it's just tore that down before I got there.
Yeah. Man. It should have been done. I can only imagine how many codes we weren't,
bruh.
I can only imagine, bro. I mean, it was a bit crazy, So.
Let me tell you, I remember I pulled up, and actually that summer, I went to my room because I was on campus that summer because I was talking to this girl, and The airplane is loud.
Oh, that's a plane. I thought it was thunder.
No, that's a jet. I think it's one of them Air Force jets.
Okay.
But anyway, I remember I stopped by the room beforehand, like at summer. I was like, hey, this ain't too bad. And then even like after orientation, linked up with my roommate. We go in there. I'm like, it ain't too bad. We didn't do the bunk bed thing. We had 2 separate, you know what I'm saying, separate beds, whatever.
Yeah.
I was just scared because I thought I'll fall on them. I wasn't half as big. Actually, I literally was not even half my size right now. And I was still kind of like, nah, bro, I ain't finna kill you. Anyway, I wasn't even tripping. I'm like, man, I know you're talking about Patty Foot, man. This ain't that bad. Until took my ass to Gibbs.
Hey, look, man, you saw you wasn't really living life.
Bro, my man had the corner. My man, shout out to my man Marlon, shout out to my man Carl. They had the what was it? I think it was the 6th floor, and they had the corner joint.
Oh, so they had they had space.
Bro.
They had space. They had the corner vibe. Yeah, they had that corner vibe. They had space.
Dog, you could fit like 8 people in there easy. Like we was chilling.
Yeah.
And man, when I walked in there, I was like,
okay. Like, I see how y'all living. That's what's up.
But yeah, man, it's shouts out to the Foot. It was all good, man. It was an experience. Even though I'm from Tallahassee. That was the crazy thing. Was that I lived in Tallahassee. Like my neighborhood was like right around the corner. But technically I was homeless, so I really didn't have a choice. It was like stay on campus or stay on the streets. So
campus it is.
Campus it is. Shout out to my man Charles Jackson. What man said Daytona is split between Rattlers and Wildcats, many houses divided.
Oh yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's all truth. It's a lot of truth. You know, like I said, I get a lot of flack when I go home. I mean, I get flack from my own mama, you know, so I get flack from people at the crib about it. But in the same sense, it's like it's still a nice amount of Rattlers that live in Daytona. It's a nice amount of Rattlers that are actually from Daytona, you know, born and raised type thing. And you know, some of us, we had the opportunity to leave home and stuff like that. So it was just something that, you know, you just kind of had to kind of seize the moment and do it. You know, I mean, in my situation, that's literally what it was. And I got beat up for a long time. And like I said, still do now from advisors at Bethune and stuff, because they've literally known me like not a little bit of my life, my entire life type thing. You know, so since I become of age, I've been, you know, in all of the summer programs at Bethune. I mean, in high school, you know, I was in band, played basketball and ran track, but I mean, all of the friends and stuff I used to have a chance to train with the Bethune, you know. So like my family's friends, homeboys. I mean, even Charles. I mean, he went to Bethune. You know what I'm saying? Went to Bethune, band people. So you know, when I kind of left the crib and went to fam of all places, like that's just kind of how it is at home. That when it's time to sell out and talk a little smack, it's like, oh yeah, go to any HBCU except for FAMU. You know, don't that's kind of how it is. It's like, oh no, we support all HBCUs except for that one up there in Tallahassee. You know, they're gonna talk like, what's the HBCU in Tally again? The snake people, whatever they are. You know, they're gonna have it's super jokes, bro. So it's just kind of like that's just how it kind of, you know, that's how it kind of go. That's how it rolls. So
no, it's of course, it's the flip here. You get people that end up going to the BCs. I'm gonna be respectful. Charles, I'm doing this for you, bro.
BCU. Yeah.
And
it's always BCC to me too, bro. So I feel you.
I'm just
it's gonna always
but
be
yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it'd be kind of like, bro, you left the crib. But no, the weirdest thing to me still is the PWI version with Florida State and Florida, and seeing like people in Tallahassee with Florida stuff. Like, what did you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's always crazy too, and funny.
Because I don't even think in Gainesville they don't play that. I'm pretty sure
Gainesville. Yeah, Gainesville is a little touch.
Yeah, you can't. Oh yeah, you go down there with no Florida State stuff. Then you gonna survive?
Yeah, it's a little touch there. You know, I mean, state just as crazy too. But I mean,
Nah, they
yeah, I mean, you get to see it from a different perspective.
Nah, man, Florida State
when,
weak, bro.
yeah, when you
They
go to
even fly
games,
all kind of people here with Gator stuff, dog.
it's crazy, man.
I don't seen it. Anyway, we here to talk about definitely here to talk about no Florida State or Florida. Screw them. HBCUs. We did that. But yeah, man. But so to kind of keep with the chronology, you know what I'm saying? In Daytona, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised. Am I right? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Also too, well, your big shout out. I know she was very dear to your heart. Your grandma. I know she.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate, man. Dang, I really appreciate that, and that let me know that you've been rocking with me for a long time.
Bro.
You know, grandma stories, because that was always, my highlight of the radio show.
I knew that was your heart, dog. I know that was your heart.
Yeah. That was my pride and joy, man. So I definitely friends and families that I know and that I get a chance to talk to. Anybody that still have like their grandparents, I mean, of course, my grandfather's still around, and I even pushed myself to be like, okay, I need to do a little bit better, keeping in touch with them and stuff like that. But if you are that person that's, attached to that grandparent, whether it's a grandfather or grandmother, losing them, having them, snatched away from you so instantly, it's a tough situation, and mine was always tough to really talk about, because when it actually happened, lo and behold, I was on the road headed home to surprise her.
Oh, man.
So just imagine, being on the road and getting that type of phone call, and it was like, man, I never made it to Daytona that day. And it's so wild now, because I lived in Tampa for 5 years, and probably like the 4th year in Tampa, I was at a hotel for a gig, and I'm like, yo, I feel like I've been here before.
Right.
And I don't know what happened, bro. It just like, it was like everything mentally just rushed back. Like I could literally see myself in the car on the highway. And I'm like, yo, this the hotel I stayed at when I got the car that my grandmother had the stroke and passed away. This was the hotel I had to stop at, because it wasn't no driving. I'm like, nah, I need some time. I need some time. And stopped at a hotel, and I remember I just went for a long walk, man. I just was walking, like had no clue where I was going. Just kind of got my walk on. So definitely appreciate you, giving some kudos to grandma, man. So that was my pride and joy. I wish, man, everybody in the world got a chance to meet my grandma, bro. Like she was, I mean, even Charles.
I feel like we did. Like the way you would. Yeah, I feel like we did, bro.
Yeah. Look, and if I man, if I knew you were gonna shout her out, I probably would have queued up a video, bro, just so y'all can see how funny she is. Because I got like old videos and clips from when I and now that you got me talking about this out loud, it's crazy because of what I do now with cameras. The fact that I was documenting stuff way back then, but it was like inadvertently. I wasn't doing it to be like, oh, she gonna pass away one day and I need something, and because even now when I see those handful of clips and photos, I'm like, damn, I ain't taking no pictures, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting a video, man. Cause it's like, if I could just, sit back and just hear one more of our conversations, like, man, it used to be the best thing ever. So like the video I do have is just like one that's freaking hilarious. Cause we was talking about Snoop Dogg of all people, bro. And I think she was like, bro, look, my grandma is hilarious, man. So she, her favorite show used to be Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. I think like everybody grandparents shows, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. She watched those, bro. She watched those all the time.
Me just recently, but
and we was watching those shows and sitting on the couch watching the Flow Model TV, and I turned on the camera like joking with her, trying to throw a curveball, like, yeah, what's your favorite TV show? Okay, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? Man, what's your favorite rapper? She was like, probably Snoop Dogg. So I'm like, Granny, what do you know about Snoop Dogg? So she just kind of replied like, I know more than you think I know.
Yo,
hilarious, bro. So like she started, and then but when my grandma is, bro, she'd go from giving you kudos to ranking on you, bro, because she went from no more than what you know to, well, what you know about Snoop? I know he think he all that. Wait, Granny, what? So like she was a true character, man. So like, yeah, I miss her, man. So yeah, I mean to you, with your family, to anybody else that's watching, I will watch this show with your family, man. Yo, take advantage of that, man. Especially if it's somebody that's close to you, somebody you interact with on a daily. Because the reason why the part with my grandmother passing hurt me so bad was because we talked damn near every day.
Right.
And I mean, bro, I would mean like a minimum of 2 to 4 calls in a day, though. So to go from talking to somebody that much, like, I mean, I used to DJ in all the clubs in Tally. No lie,
Right.
bro. If I ain't hit my grandma's phone by like 4:30 in the morning, she'll hit me. No lie.
Yeah.
She'll call.
Yeah.
Hey, you good? Yes, man, I'm good. Okay, you probably getting in some trouble. I just making sure, but we'll talk in the morning. Like, she, like, bro, that was her. It wasn't no, I'm calling to get on you. She just kind of like, I'm calling. And I'm like, man, why you saying that? Boy, I know you. Have fun. Be careful. We're talking in the morning. And then she'll turn around from 4:30 in the morning. She'll turn around and be my 6:30 in the morning alarm clock. Cause she like, don't you gotta be, hey, did you gotta be the radio station at 7? All right, you better get your butt up, like that was just her, So yeah, that's the part I miss a lot, man. So, but yeah, we'll be done talk for 2 more hours talking about how.
No, I honestly, like, it kind of hit me a little bit because I had that regret. I had my granddaddy. He was my mom's stepdad, but he was my granddaddy growing up. And I for time and time I kept telling myself I want to talk to him, in particular because my grandma, my mom's mom, passed away when I was young. I still remember her, but I was like 3. So it dawned on me like, yo, this lady had a whole life besides me and my mama. Like,
right.
He knew her as a woman, not just my grandma. So I was like, yo, I need to talk to him to see what he can tell me so I can understand who she was.
Yeah.
And never got around to it. And he passed away past December. And that regret, like, just sit with me like, dang, man. Like, I had the time. It was there and I didn't. So
to get snatched away. Yeah.
Right. So I co-signed that. Also, too, man, your man Charles was like Miss Granny and them pancakes.
Oh, yeah. Look, so all right. So I mean, we call him Chuck. I mean, his name is Charles, but I mean, nobody from home call him Charles. I mean, his name is Chuck.
That's all.
But
with my head, Charles.
So Chuck, like I said, Chuck a childhood, one of my childhood best friends. So Super Bowls and stuff, we at Granny house. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause my grandma gonna be known for she used to make these little she used to make these wings, bruh, these little drumettes, bruh. Bruh, magic. And then we gonna get that. She gonna do us like some wings, fries, and she gonna get us, bro. She gonna get us a whole cooler of the Czech sodas, bro. She don't know what you drink, so she gonna just variety. She gonna have everything from the punch to the, bro. She gonna even throw the cola check in there. She just like somebody might like that one, but she look.
What's wrong with cola checks?
No, Granny. Oh, look, Granny gonna have that cola check.
I'm thinking everything.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, so Chuck, no, we gonna be at Granny house heavy. Like Granny house was for real to hang out, like we just was there cooling. So yeah, pancakes was stupid. Fine. he knows.
Chuck, no. Chuck, man. I ain't gonna call you Charles no more, Chuck. I gotta get
that's
man.
Chuck, man.
All right, let's keep it moving. So yeah, you come up to Tallahassee and you link up with these 2 other guys, and y'all just wreck. Let's say FCC, y'all just wreck fucking shop. Y'all being the schoolboys. No, what? So probably what, from 07 to 2011, 2012?
Yeah, for a little minute, bro. You got better dates than I can recall. Yeah, because I started. Yeah, it had to be 07 or 08.
Yeah,
I know it was one of those. I started doing radio in 04.
Right.
So I did radio on 90.5 in 04. And then I want to say I started interning at Blazing. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, it had to be like 07 or 08 because I graduated spring 07. So I believe it was around that time. I interned. First person I ever interned with was Joe Bullock. So it was just legendary from the first time. So yeah. The almighty Joe Bullet. So Joe Bullet was the first person I did an intern. Well, I was interning with Cumulus. Let me just say that. So Cumulus is the umbrella company. Up under the umbrella, you had Blazing 96.1. What was the country station? It was like Star or something like that. I think. Well, I can't remember.
I just
But anyway.
earlier I wasn't in the country. I was scared.
Yeah. Look, I only knew because I would work at the station, but so you had a chance to intern at all the radio stations. But Joe Bullet was the first person in it. I don't know if you remember Hurricane Dave. Hurricane Dave was another person that I got a chance to do one of the live remotes with, and that's back when the live remotes was like major, Joe Bullet or Hurricane Dave or Maria Moore, who was kind of red at the time. They say something like, hey, I'm live at, whatever dealership, people pulling up all day. So it was dope to get in the mix with them. And then also RIP to my boy Skipper Chuck. Skipper Chuck was the DJ on Blazing. Yeah, Skipper Chuck.
Just to clarify, don't I want nobody getting it twisted. My boom 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 ain't got nothing to do with his bum bum bum. That's I wouldn't even try.
Skipper Chuck, man.
So don't even. I don't want you ever get it confused, man.
Yeah, Skipper Chuck was a special dude, man. I remember my first day on 90.5. Chuck was the first person that came by the studio that day to just come chill, and I was nervous. I'm just like, man, I'm like, Chuck, what you doing here? He just like, boy, you need some support, boy. I'm coming up here to make sure you're good, So I'm just like, hey, for real? I'm like, man, don't you gotta go to radio? Man, nah, I'm chilling with you. I'll go to the station after this. I'm gonna be good. I had to come make sure, my little brother was good. So, man, Chuck was like super major, man, because when I got on the radio, looking up to, people like him and Ed the World Famous and stuff like that, man, I felt like they was on this level already. Like the city know them. They was doing all the parties. They was doing all the clubs. They was hosting the concerts and stuff. So for him to take time out of his schedule, to come show me love, man, I always was super, super, super thankful for Chuck doing that, man, because I used to be my first day was a little bit nerve-wracking in the city of Tallahassee, man.
Oh, you said Ed the World Famous, dog.
Oh yeah, EWF, man.
Oh, no, you threw me back.
Yeah, like EWF. Yeah, that's super throwback. That's how I know Stetson everybody too, man, because Stetson was around and hung around and knew everything, and the next thing you know, Stetson was on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Doing his show, because nobody knows or remembers when people was doing like the weekend jobs, 2 hour quick shows. 2 hours and only 8 mic breaks type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows. But I've been around since, Stats and all them was doing that. And I used to do a lot of board hopping. Yeah.
I don't know why that messed my head up. It had the world like Maria Moore should have just threw my head up.
Yeah, that's dope too.
Man, I don't think I heard Ed the World Famous name in
E-Dub. E-Dub used to be the program director. He was the PD.
Right.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, E-Dub was running the station.
So, and again, y'all was killing it. And also, I said this before when we was talking earlier. And I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it 1,000 times. Pretty much the Enigma Sept Hour podcast, before it was even a podcast, when I was just doing Blog Talk Radio, probably wouldn't have took off if it wasn't for y'all. If it wasn't for you, Dreezy, and Speed Racer. I'm gonna give y'all props. Give me your roses. Yeah. And I say that because, and we talked about this before, like when you first start off doing something, especially with kind of media base, and you talking to the wall, talking to 4 white walls, ain't nobody there. And at the time, like I was probably either talking to myself or my then girlfriend would listen in every now and then and leave some comments. And it wasn't probably the turnaround was I started in 2008. The turnaround came at 2009. Jumped on Twitter, and when I got on Twitter, for I guess because y'all knew me because we from school or whatever. Because
right.
We had mentioned I do you way back it had to be like 2004.
Yeah, that was in my early radio days.
Yeah, when Sean kind of boat now. He got some muscle back then. He was nothing but brazen
bone. Hey, it's so funny how we said it at the same time.
That's what it was, bro.
Look,
I got that bike.
I had to get way older to hold any type of weight. being super skinny my whole life, and finally held on to 3 pounds.
Them 30s will do it to you. But yeah, man. It being on Twitter, y'all hit me with the retweet. I don't know if it was like Follow Friday or whatever the joint was, but regardless, from that point, people start latching on to my tweets. And now mainly I was on Twitter, trying to promote the internet radio show at the time. And like Stess and HDL and all that, like I think that's how they discovered who I was, because what I'm saying, y'all threw me in that mix and it kind of brought my numbers up. So I gotta give you props, bro. Like, this is your fault. All of this is your fault,
bro. Look, I know we talked about it off the air, man, but I always commend people that do any type of media type of shows, because man, people don't understand the work and the effort that it takes to do this. I mean, because you have your shows where you got 2 people, you have your shows where you got 200 people, and it's tough to do it week in and week out, with a clear mind, with a clear conscience, and just hoping and praying that that one day come along where somebody really start to pay it some attention. But I don't know how it felt on your side, but it was always crazy, because it was the same for me when I was first starting radio in 2004, at FAMU. I mean, bro, I can honestly say it probably was a year in. You know what I'm saying? A year in before it seemed like stuff started to make this much sense. Not even like, oh, I'm taking off. Oh, people know me, because the thing about it, the whole Sean D thing, bro, was so random. And on top of being random, bro, I can honestly tell you that I never had in my mind that, oh, I need to be this popular person. Oh, I want the city to know me. Oh, I want to DJ in the clubs. Oh, I want to host the concerts. Oh, I want to get, a higher position at the radio station. I never was like, I didn't care about, the whole fame and stuff. The thing that was the dopest part of my entire radio career to me while I was in Tallahassee was the people I met, as far as like, colleagues, students, and most of all the community of Tallahassee, because I didn't make Sean D, they made Sean D.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the people who tuned into me week in and week out in Tallahassee, bro, man, they made Sean D dope, not me. Right. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. I was doing the same thing every week, over and over and over again. So, that small group of people who started to, pass on a link or tell somebody to turn on the radio, that sparked something else, and the people with the kids saying the name in the car and stuff like that, that sparked another thing, but it just, I don't know. I guess I say all that to say, for anybody that's watching, and like I said, me and you had our power already. I just always try to tell people like, yo, if you're going to do it, just do it. Go 110% in, 120, 150, 200% in. Just go all in, because, if you fall short just because it wasn't, the coin and flip and land on heads for you at that time. Don't fall short because, you was half-assing it. Like, let's just go all in, because not only my radio career, but my photography career, my cinematography career, everything I'm living right now is just me going all in. I don't care how many likes I get on Instagram. I don't care how many people like or comment on Facebook. I don't care about any of that stuff. I do it because it's social media and I got to do what? Be social, but I'm not doing it because it's like, oh, I need to have thousands of followers for people to recognize me and Nah. I do it because that's social media and I want somebody to eventually catch wind of me. But if I speak from the perspective from where I'm standing and sitting now with my company and my brand, I mean, truth be told, I don't want everybody to find me no more. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's more so, rather than everybody just knowing about me, I need that smaller crew of people who know they can handle, or they are the head of a budget that knows me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because just a bunch of people knowing you, I mean, that's cool and stuff. But until you get on somebody else's radar that's on another tier or another step or another level, bro, you don't start to see any change. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need an opportunity. But like I told you the other day, you only got to do stuff right for people one time, bro. One time. You know what I'm saying? After you do it right that one time, everybody started to catch fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they'll do it. If I call you off air one day and I'm just like, hey, bro, boy, I got this new artist, da 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 da. You need to check it out, bro. You ain't finna go do no research. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing that. You can be like, man, hey, Sean sent this boy. He must be talking about something. You know, but that's how it is with everything we deal with in life. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get a better position at work. Somebody just don't know you, or at least the right person don't know you. You know, it might not be because you ain't good enough for that position, but you just swimming in the wrong pool of people, you know. So that be my focus now, bro. I'm just trying to make sure I'm trying to be in that right pool of people because
I just had
that's when it's life changing.
I just had that revelation, and I don't know if it was chatting with you or whatnot. JC can co-sign because I was talking about it the other day at the radio. But I was like, yeah. I was on something like, yo, I'm trying to get the numbers up, whatever. But I realized, like, no, it's the quality of who's listening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's what it is. Like, just thinking about like this month, everybody got on like this month, like it's like on some like at first I wasn't expecting not to have you get my man AD go to Sounds. He'll be here next week. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about who I got on my birthday weekend because I don't want to mess that up. But like with all these people that got on, it's like, yo, it ain't even really about the numbers. Like the fact that I can say, yo, I got my man Sean Woods on here, like that itself is more powerful than if I had 1,000 or 3,000 people.
I appreciate it, man. Look,
you know that's gonna you know, get that.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be the best thing though, bro. The best thing is gonna be when you continuously being consistent, bro, and somebody do pay that extra attention to you, or it does slide across the right person's desk or fall on the right person's iPad and they listening to a podcast. The best thing is going to be able to look back, because now when somebody really want to get behind you, bro, it's going to be nothing to do what you do because you've been doing it for so long. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing it over and over and over. Like what you're doing right now, bro, like I said, I don't care if it's 2 or 200 people or 2,000 people watching. Right now, it's just practice. It's just practice. You know, like I told you with the radio, bro, I practiced for a whole year. You know, so when people did start to latch on to the Sean D name and brand in Tallahassee, I didn't have to figure out how I wanted to talk on the radio, you know, how I need to move and shake when I'm going to, you know, see the students at school. Because even the funniest thing about that, when schools started to reach out to me in Tallahassee saying, hey, would you come here for career day? Hey, we want you to be the speaker for honor roll assembly. Like it started to blow my mind. But what was even funnier to me though, bro, my first 2 years on the radio, bro, I would be trying to kick people door down to go speak to the students at schools. I would have to get in touch with teachers. Like that was the way I worked my way into the system. You know, so I got a chance to, you know, at the club, I'd be talking to somebody. Wait, you teach where? You teach at Rickards? Hey, look, man, is it a way I could come up there and talk to the principal or something? And then I get in front of the principal and it's like, oh yeah, man, my son listens to you on the radio all the time. Hey, can I talk to a class? I don't care what class it is. I just want to talk to a class, you know, because at the time I was like, I feel like I'm somebody that can connect with the students. You know, I feel like y'all talk to them all the time, but not saying they disrespectful to y'all, but they ain't really trying to hear what y'all saying. Y'all moms, grandparents and stuff like that, they listening to me on the radio all the time. You know, they at the concerts and stuff I'm hosting, you know, so I'm this person that they, you know, kind of sort of look up to. So it'd be dope if y'all let me come talk. And then, you know, by the time I got into year 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the radio, bro, it literally would be like, okay, all right, I need to get this schedule together. How many schools I gotta go to next month? You know, but even with that though, bro, still until this day, the best part was just the amount of outpoured love I used to get in Tally, bro. Like, I mean, you've been with me before in public and stuff when I go to Tally. And even now, bro, it's like all these years I haven't been on the radio, still could go there and, you know, be in the mall, somebody random. You know, they might have kids now, but, you know, it's still it's still crazy and dope because it's like, you know, just to know that I was able to not only touch that many people, but, you know, help put some other people in different positions. You know, like I never cared about people saying, oh, Sean D was the person that, you know, helped us eat dinner for Thanksgiving or for Christmas. It was more so about, okay, hey, I'm in a position of power. let's see how much I could flex this muscle to help other people.
Right.
I didn't care about me. You know, in the midst of me helping others, I slowly got, you know, put up on another stair and another stair. But if they had me on a pedestal, it wasn't because I put myself there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't care about being, I didn't care about being better than nobody. And that, bro, that go all the way down to when I used to do Who That Music. You know what I'm saying? When I used to do Bumper to Dump It with the independent artists in Tally. For years, the independent artists would be mad and upset. Oh, Sean D, he cool. He don't rock with us, though. And I used to be like, bruh, it's not me. I don't own the station. Right. You might hear me on there all day, every day on commercials and all this stuff. Bro, I don't own the station. You know, and I got more flack about that through, you know, Cumulus and Blazing than 90.5. But at 90.5, by the time I became the operations manager, I was able to move and shake pieces. Hey, look, drive time shows 4 to 7. Yo, I want to give y'all an opportunity, man. Yo, if y'all want to play some independent artists, like, let's get some of these artists' music on the radio. You know, so on Mondays at 5 o'clock, I used to do Bumper to Dump It. 2 independent artists, I play them. I tell them, hey, Enigma, I'm playing your song at 5, boy. You better have your people listening because people vote on it. It ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I'm open up the phone lines, let the people vote. Whoever get voted number 1, we're going to play this song again at the end of the show. You know, and then that would spill over to me doing Who That Music on Wednesdays with Laylo, Bo Weezy, and everybody else, Drees, and you know, and the whole crew. And then even that grew into something. But it was never about me being this popular person. You know, it just was kind of like, okay, hey, this is my idea. I just kind of threw it out there. Oh, y'all support this? Okay. Oh, shoot, let's run with it. You know, then it's like, oh, wait, y'all want us to host something? Oh, all right, cool. You know, so it's just kind of like, if you kind of, you know, stay on the course that you're on, you know, especially with, you know, your show, I don't care how crazy, weird, and awkward it feels right now. I mean, I could say the same thing about Charles with, you know, Chuck. When he reached out to me about, you know, helping him get his stuff together for his home studio, I told him off top. I said, hey, bro, it's gonna be weird at first. You know, and I told him, he just kind of like, bro, what you mean? You know, I told him, I said, bro, you're gonna do a lot of shows, bro, and it's probably gonna be nobody there. Still do that show though. You know, don't get on there and be discouraged because nobody watching. Nah, do that damn show, bro, and do it like it's a million people paying attention. Because when the dude becomes a million people paying attention, bro, it's just you being you. You know, but like right now, I mean, the dopest thing with him is I could get on Facebook and when I used to see, you know, 5 likes, you know, it might be 50 likes now. It might be 75. It might be 100 likes now. But, you know, that's because of the show growing. You know, it's just all about being consistent. That's over and over and over. But, yeah, Chuck could tell you, too. Because, I mean, even now, he probably still might say, hey, bro, I just had a show the other day, bro. I don't know where everybody was at. Like, we just did 100 and some people last week, bro. Where everybody at this week? You know, like, it happened. It happens. So, you know, it's like you said earlier, anybody talking the media talk slang and in this environment, man, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to handle.
Well, this is what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna go ahead, play a couple tracks because that's what we do.
Let's do it.
And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about this transition from DJ and radio personality to photography, and also to the course you got for those that expire for photography and any other media outlet that you may have out there. So first, we're gonna hit y'all with this Potliquor, my girl Mother Color, featuring Rashawn Stallworth. Then I'm gonna hit y'all with this Werk from the youngin Jayla Young, featuring Trina, and yes, that Trina. So this is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Sit in my window, looking for endo. My message not relayed. Oh, Lord, what a shame. I called a friend. It's Gina May. I got some pound. You got the cake. What flavor? Reverse the pace. Reverse the pace.
What flavor? Reverse the pace.
Huh?
What flavor? Reverse the pace.
They saw my face, I played my case. Don't go on much, this is my crush. I'm deep in love, they call it lust. I got that hunch, grew up religious, superstitious, no graphing britches. Jean skirt and sneakers, brick clay and dirt. I'm Mother Earth, I also thirst for the game, so more rehearsed. She also first, control your urge. The girl, I'm on the purge. You got the nerve to keep up throwing curves. Mama told me no more with her, no me and her. I
grab the herb, sip the spirits till we swerve. Yeah.
I've been sipping Jimmy Blue since New Year's Eve, okay. I've been at the jams and with my babe all day. I do not know what else these folks would like me to say. I'm good, you good, we good.
It's Jayla Young. Look at me. I'ma make 'em work. What's the white twerk? Throw it in the handstand, make 'em go berserk. Put a watch in your back, pop, drop it till it hurt. Get up on the dance floor, show 'em why you first. Make 'em work. What's the white twerk? Throw it in the handstand, make 'em go berserk. Put a watch in your back, pop, drop it till it hurt. Get up on the dance floor, show 'em why you first. It's time to referee, left, right, left, reverse it on the beat. I'm Jayla by the face, but it's Megan by the knees. And the way I tip it so I make the whole room free. When I let the top right, they like, about to make them twerk, son, like them. I'm Florida made, can't you tell how I slide? Hold that, with that boat, I'm about to show 'em how to drive. Back by the man, drip, fly, then the pilot. The way I move my heels, they thought that I was from the island. Put your hands up if you can buy it. And when this song come on, you better ride it. I'ma make them work. What's the white twerk? Throw it in the handstand, make 'em go berserk. Put a watch in your back, pop, drop it till it hurt. Get up on the dance floor, show 'em why you first. Make 'em work. What's the white twerk? Throw it in the handstand, make 'em go berserk. Put a watch in your back, pop, 305. You know the vibe. On the dance floor, show 'em why you first.
He a booty band in him a twerk machine with a fat, pretty ass that he never seen. I make a married nigga wanna get behind it. He wanna slang back shot, he wanna grind it.
All right, boom, boom, boom. We back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard again was my girl, my lady. I can't say my lady because I'm my wife. My homie, my homegirl, the queen. Hey, well, disrespectful to say girl. That's a grown woman. Mother color, Rashawn Stallworth with Potliquor, and then I can say my girl because this little sis, Jayla Young featuring Trina with Werk. So yeah, man. First of all, let me get a shout out to my man S. Marshall out there, you know what I'm saying, holding it down on YouTube land. Y'all make sure go and check out that episode when he was on just a couple of weeks ago, man. Good stuff. Yeah, so back to Sean D. I'm Sean Woods, excuse me.
Man, you
talk about
look, you good. Hey, you know me as Sean D, bro.
I feel like that's what we was talking. The first half we was talking about Sean D. Sean D. Now the evolution of into Sean Woods and SeanWoodsMedia. How was that transition, and what was the catalyst from you to transition from radio personality to media for photography and photography, videography, and where you at currently?
It was a bunch of randomness. If I'm being brutally honest, I was. I'm not even gonna get on here and try to flag like, it was a plan, and nah, it really wasn't. But what I will say, doing photos and like little videos and stuff is something I kind of always would like the old folks say, dib and dabble in. You know, I always was, if we was DJing somewhere or going on the road, I was the person who always had like some camera or something documenting stuff. So like, you know, I know you always talk about racing and Drees. Man, I got so many like old videos and photos, and both of them boys tell you like, hey, y'all need to call, y'all need something, call Sean. Because Sean hold on to everything. He got all kind of videos of us being silly, wild, you know, just us at younger ages and stuff like that. And then the same go for mine. Even like you remember Blog TV, right? When we used to do the Who That Music show and stuff.
Yep.
Like, bro, I got a folder with like old shows. You know, I still got old video drops from like artists in Tallahassee, all the artists who come through the city.
Right.
So I've always been this person that was always kind of like, you know, real just in the document stuff. Just never really paid attention to it from a perspective to be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be a photographer. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be a cinematographer. So while I was still doing radio, we spoke earlier. My degree is in public relations. So, you know, I was like, I'm already always helping people get stuff like, you know, they sites together and, you know, just trying to figure out, people will hit me up. Hey, Sean, we need to design. You know, I'm like, oh man, I got a design dude, you know. So I don't know if you remember Hot Rod. Rod used to do like a bunch of flyers and stuff back in the day. He played ball for FAMU.
Yep.
So no, shout out to Hot Rod. Hot Rod was like my connect though, you know. So I'd be like, yeah, I can get your flyer done, bro. It ain't nothing. You know, just send it to Rod, you know, like, hey Rod, I got another client for you, you know. So it's like that'd be my chance to get a little side check, little side hustle, helping clients out. But with the photo and video stuff, same thing happened, man. Same thing, just like talking about the radio station my first year. I would try to go talk at the schools, you know, I would try to go to daycares, after school programs, anything that was helping the youth, football team, soccer team, like flag football, baseball, softball, anybody that would listen to me talk my first year on the radio, bro, I tried to talk. Same thing with photos and video, bro. My first year doing photography, anybody that would get in front of the camera, bro, I took their picture. You know, like I didn't care what they was doing. I don't care what they stood for. I didn't care about none of that. You know, I probably was charging like $30 for a photo shoot at that time, bro.
Right.
It's crazy to say out loud, but you know,
that's probably where I'm at right now. Like,
yeah, bro. Look,
like,
had to be like, bro, had to be like $30. It was either 30 or free. I can tell you that for a fact. You know, because you know, starting out, man, you just gotta be able to create content. So that's what I was in the game for, you know, to create content at that time. So luckily, you know, I was coming from, you know, the Sean D perspective. So it was kind of like a gift and a curse. It was a gift because it was like, okay, cool. I know a bunch of cute girls. You know, I know the football coaches. You know, I know the principals, or at least they know me. So, you know, it's like I could go to them and holler at them. Not so fast, Mr. Radio Man. You know, it didn't quite happen like that.
Radio guy, hold up.
Yeah. Because it's like, you know, that's what they know you know. So it's like you talking to that principal, like, Sean D, oh my gosh, listen, we got these ideas for you to come, da-da-da. And I'm like, cool. Do y'all already got a photographer for the softball team, the baseball team? They looking like, I don't know. Wow, what's up? Like, why? Why do you want to know, Sean? You know, so I heard same with radio. I heard 1,000,001 no's, bro. Like I heard 1,000,001 no's. But you know, I'm a revert back.
Say it again.
Yeah. I've heard 1,000,001 no's, bro. I mean, even in my career right now, bro, I can open up my email right now and show you I still get no's. You know, but I mean, hearing no from somebody just build character, bro. It just helped build character down the line.
Law averages.
Oh yeah. It helps build character.
Yes.
Yeah. You only, bro, like I said earlier, bro, you only have to do stuff right for people one time, bro.
One time.
It happened for me with radio. It happened for me when I started to DJ in the clubs. Like you only got to go in there and do stuff right one time, bro. Like literally one time, and that's when the door opened. You know, like a lot of people just be trying to overly focus on kicking the door down. It's like, okay. I mean, do your thing. You know, but for me, transitioning from radio to, you know, photography and cinematography all the way to where I am now, bro, it's been the same playbook. You know, I literally was like, okay, cool. You know what? We're gonna get in this. We're gonna go 200% all in. We're gonna go 200% all in. On top of 200%, we're gonna try to do as much work as we can, because I know once somebody starts to see it, I just need that one person to, you know, take heed to it and say, hey, Sean, you know, can we get you to do this, this, and this? Because they're gonna see, oh shoot, Sean, you did that. Dang, that's kind of dope. Oh shoot, Sean, you did that. That's kind of, bro. Even right now, there's still people that reach out to me about, you know, DJing and, you know, whatever. Yeah. People hit me up for homecoming and stuff already. Hey man, we trying to bring Sean D back. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you not. You know, but it's like I mean I appreciate it, but it's just not my lane no more. Do I miss it? Of course, hell yeah. But you know, from a business perspective, what I would charge them now wouldn't make sense for them to hire me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, cool.
Talk.
Yeah. It wouldn't make sense, bro. It wouldn't make sense. So, you know, it's like I just got to do my own party and rent my own space. You know, like that's the only thing that would make sense to me. But you know, from the switching, you know, from DJing to photo is literally been the same playbook, bro. So I did that. You know, a lot of the football, and that's been another thing that was dope. A lot of the football and basketball people that I knew, like from Florida State, you know, I worked with them while they were at Florida State. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll see them at the club and like, hey, bro, man, hey, bro, I'm doing photography and stuff too. bro, what's up? You cool with getting a free photo shoot? Yeah, I'm down. Da, 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 da. That's how it happened the same way with FAMU. You know what I'm saying? I used to pitch to the quarterback and the 2 best receivers. That was my gimmick. Because what happened, I used to travel with the football team because I was a producer of the radio show. So when you hear, Keith Miles and everybody doing the show, yep. When you hear Keith Miles doing the show, yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy. But when y'all would hear them doing the show, like, I mean, I was the behind the scenes person. So when it was time to go to commercials, when it was the introductions of the show, when they would go to the halftime at FAMU type shows, like I produced all of that stuff people would hear every week during football season for a long time. But on the flights, on the buses, on the way back, I always just would keep my ears open. What would I hear the football players complain about? Man, bro, I wish we could get some of the pictures from the people from the newspaper, man. The photographer don't never give us no pictures. I just want something to post. Okay. You know what? I do got an all access pass. I'm already on the sidelines with them. So, bro, I started taking the camera on the sideline. Took the camera on the sideline, pitched to the quarterback, pitched to the receivers. Hey, look, I do y'all pictures for free, bro. Y'all just gotta tell everybody else I'm doing pictures.
Right.
Bro, look, I only needed one time, bro. So it's like, did it, boom, it took off. It went from that to me pitching to the quarterback and the receivers to, hey, coach, let me holler at you for a minute. Holler at the coach because, love FAMU to death. But, I mean, now you can Google FAMU and more football stuff come up. But at that time, you would Google FAMU and see nothing but March 100 stuff. Like, that was it.
Right.
So I was like, yo, football team need more content, man. We got to get out there. Like, all these other HBCUs got a ton of content about their football team, man. Like, we got to do something. So I pitched to them at that time and was like, yo, I think it'd be real dope if we did like this little short behind the scenes show from football practice every week. So, it's like I pitched it to them, went out there, got it knocked down. Athletics, nah, Sean. We don't think that's a good idea, Sean. We don't think that's a good idea. I'm like, all right, cool. Gave him a couple months for the football season was over. Hey, I wanted to pitch to y'all again, man. I really think it'd be a dope idea. It's just gonna create content for the, for the football team, for the school. But I feel like this is something. Nah, Sean, we just ain't really in that, we ain't really up for that. So I'm like, dang, all right, bro. That next trip went straight to the coach. Hey, coach, got an idea. If you can give me 2 minutes of time, pitched it to him, told him the idea. Sean, boy, I think that's a good idea. What you doing tomorrow? Man, I'll be there. So, bro, I did it. I never forget, bro. They were so mad at me, too. I did it, posted it. Bro, I did it and posted it, right? Soon as they was ready to lash out, I was like, hey, y'all got to talk to the coach because the coach hired me. The coach, literally hired me. Hired me to do it. That's how I got taken care of. The coach did it. So it wasn't me just doing my own thing now. I'm hired by the coach. Right. So now what happens with athletics, they not finna veto what the coach doing because the coach said it was okay. Lo and behold, bro, we did it. Like, posted that first night. It had a few thousand views by the next morning, bro. With no marketing, no advertising, no type of promo. Literally only posted it on my social media, bro. Only posted on my social media. Took off. And the same thing happened with the football games. So, like, they never would hire me to do, like, the actual, because I used to be like, yo, I think we need to do, like, recap videos from the game. Like, we should do it. They're like, him and Han didn't want to hear what I had to say. Cool. Florida Classic one year. I was like, you know what? I'm going to film because I always had an all access pass. I could literally go anywhere I want from the press box to the locker room. Like, nobody finna question me. So took my camera and I did like a BTS video. But this was the trick though, bro. I said, you know what? I'm not finna do it like a FAMU recap video. I'm gonna just put it out there like a Florida Classic recap. I'm gonna get footage from FAMU because I go to FAM. I know people at FAM. They rock with me. Where am I from, bro? Daytona Beach. The advisors and stuff at Bethune, they know me. They rock with me. So for me to be on their sideline, they wasn't uptight. They know I go to FAM, but they see me filming. I'm just kind of like, yo, bro, I'm doing a video, Bro, did a video. Same thing happened. Few thousand views overnight because the Florida Classic never would have videos up instantly of the game. So I did a 1 minute, a 60-second recap, bro. How the game went, had some, footage from the sidelines, but I was literally in the huddles, bro, getting the footage, lo and behold, bro, I did it the first year, got a bunch of views. Nobody said nothing to me about it. Second year rolled around. I was like, I'm gonna do it again. Did it again, bruh. I kid you not. The second year I did it, bro, same thing happened. Thousands of views. Guess what happened? Hired me.
Whoop. Yep.
Hired me. Hey, who's the guy that did the video? A girl that went to fam. Oh, I know him. That's Sean. That's Sean D. Wait,
Right.
you got his contact? Cool. Got him in touch with me and stuff like that. Craziest story ever, bro. The guy who's the manager now used to be the person that was over who got tickets back in the day when I first got on the radio. So she says my name and he's like, I feel like I know this person, but I don't think I know this person. He sends me an email. I write him back and then I, send him all the information from when we used to chat a bunch of years ago, like in 2004. He was like, I told her I had a feeling I knew who you were. Bro, they end up hiring me. So the last time they did Florida Classic, which was, what was that, 2019, 2018, 19?
2019.
Whenever the last one was, bro, it was the craziest thing ever. I had just moved to Atlanta. They actually flew me to Orlando to film recap videos, bro, from all the events.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was something that I started doing for free, just like the radio. Started doing it free. When I first started doing radio, bro, I was not getting paid. I was not getting paid. I used to work at Ross Dress for Less. Ended up losing my job at Ross because I was sneaking to go do the radio show.
Oh, yeah.
But bro, when I tell you, like, when I look back on time, like, I literally just run the same, like, the blueprint don't be changing, bro. I shift gears, like, bro, I could go be a car salesman next week. I'm gonna run the same play, bro. like, I mean, bro, it ain't broken. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Absolutely.
Yeah. So like, that's literally the same thing that has happened with the photography stuff and cinematography stuff. Did it for a long time and just was being super consistent with clients. I've always been really good at making business relationships. And when I say business relationship, that's something totally different from making just a relationship with somebody randomly. Like, I've been great at making business relationships. That's like a business relationship is somebody who's a shot caller, actually knowing you, understanding who you are, understanding what you could bring to the table, and understanding what you could do. And most of all, that person that's in a place that can hire you or get you to a person that can hire you. I've always been great being, in communication with those type of people. So over the years, that's what saved everything from my career to my life. You know what I'm saying? I've always been able to, I mean, lo and behold, of course, it was amazing meeting some of my favorite rappers from T.I. to Wayne, but I can tell you that I met T.I. and Wayne because I met the people who behind them on the cell phone, standing in the corner that nobody know. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got in touch with those people. When I got a chance to meet, Chili from TLC, like it went from meeting her to having her on my show, from having her on my show to her calling in for 2-3 weeks because they were doing a TV show at that time. She would call in and do recaps, but it all stemmed from me getting to know the people behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? The road managers, the PR people, so I've always been real big on like making business relationship with those types of people because I don't like to, have to use that card, the pull, to be like, oh, neighbor, can you help me out, my brother? I don't have to use that card, but I want to always be able to have those cards, so that's what's always in my focus. I think a lot of time people get it caught up because they see who in the forefront, who in the limelight, and they want to get cool with that person. I want to get cool with Rick Ross. I used to be cool with the people behind the scenes. That's how I got a chance to be cool with Ross. That's how I got a chance to be cool with Ace Hood and meet Boosie and everybody back at the time who was carrying weight and stuff like that. So same thing with where I'm at now. It's just the people I know. Y'all wouldn't care about. You know what I'm saying? But my bills love them. You know what I'm saying? That's how the bills get paid. But the flex back then was being able to get the artists and stuff on the radio show. The flex now is getting a chance to be on these sets. The flex now is to be able to go to these celebrities' house and film for TV networks. Like I'm not posting that I got a chance to do something for, Home Shopping Network, for the OWN Network. It's a small thing, but when I get a chance to, I don't watch much TV, but when I turn on the TV and see like a segment that I know I got a chance to film, I'm like, dang, that's kind of dope, But it's like, oh well, but yeah, as far as like the transition to Blueprint go, I mean, it was hard as hell. It was tough. It's still tough and difficult now because I think people look at being an entrepreneur as kind of like this way out as far as to be able to be your own boss and do your own thing and run your own show and pay people and all this other kind of stuff. It's hard as hell. It's probably the most difficult thing ever because you don't have a boss, so if you somebody who needs somebody to tell you to get your ass up in the morning, entrepreneurship isn't for you. You know what I'm saying? If you need somebody to look over your shoulder to say, hey, you need to make sure you get this thing edited or get this job done, this ain't the life or the lane for you, and even on my side, I'm far from perfect, but it's hard and it's tough and it's difficult every day, to just make sure that you're pushing your damn self, because you don't have no cheerleaders out here, it's just I don't know what it looks like to you and everybody else on my side, but a lot of people who do reach out and talk to me about stuff, I just always kind of chuckle, because I'm like, dang, I wish it was how y'all saying it is, but you kind of roll with the punches.
I do think that's kind of because of, again, social media, and you get the memes and the graphics and entrepreneurship, own your thing, own your own thing, don't be a slave, blah blah blah. It's like that's cool, but you gotta let people know what's up when it come down to it. Like you said, the hard work, the stress of it ain't just, hey, I do what I love. Like you gotta know how to like do tax forms and stuff, or if not, you know what I'm saying, like hire you or an accountant.
They're not even talking about that right now, bro.
I know, because that's my job. So trust me, I get the people calling in, bugging out about the lease of time. I'm like, you don't know this, but I understand. You got 1,001 things. You ain't focusing on that, but it's important. You gotta get it done.
And see I think I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. But the thing about it, see, people don't realize until they jump out there in that deep dark pool. And you start drowning a little bit, and you like, oh damn, and it's like you saying oh damn because for years and years you've worked for somebody and with people. You never had to worry about what's going on behind the scenes. You never had to worry about marketing and advertising. That wasn't your job. Your job was to do whatever was on your schedule and whatever was on your contract. That's all you did. You know what I'm saying? So like, the thing I always try to explain to people about being an entrepreneur, I'm like, I always kind of get a little chuckle when I see like them posts or the memes and stuff when people just kind of like, you ain't gonna tell me how to run my company and stuff. I'm like, you might need to go back and get a job. You might need to go get a job because it's not because look, if you're looking at it from that perspective already, I feel like you're kind of working from behind the 8-ball. Because number one, like no company survives without customers. Like now, and I'm all big. I'm huge on respect though. I get that part, but when you jump out there in that pool of being an entrepreneur or a business owner, you're gonna get people that's disrespectful. You're gonna get people that don't like you. You're gonna get people that wanna hate on you. You're gonna get people that love you to death. Like it's gonna be a plethora of feelings, emotions, and a range of clients that you're gonna run into. But if in your mind you're trying to prove people wrong every day, man, you're not gonna make it. Like it's just not gonna happen. So it's like between that and trying to learn how to level up, I feel like that's another huge place where a lot of not only just Black entrepreneurs, but entrepreneurs in general, we get stuck, because a lot of people, you get out there and you start getting clients and your eyes get big. Oh, shoot, people booking me, dog. Your eyes get big. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, that's cool. But, bro, just imagine, I mean, I'm talking to myself as well as you. I told you, like, it was like $30, $35 photo shoots when I first started. Bruh, I wouldn't be nowhere near the stuff that I am right now if I was still charging $30 and $35 for photo shoots.
Right.
So it's like when I talk to people or I have people that, I don't know, they call me the mentor. I just be like, whatever. But people that I mentor, I try to tell them those types of life experiences, like, hey, look, just don't get stuck in the mud. Don't become this stagnant person. You know, you can't be the $50 photographer forever, because if you are, you just start to become the cheap photographer. And the cheap photographer, you attract cheap clients. Like, it's a lane for that, but you attract cheap clients. You know, with me, I've always been this person that's always like, even right now, bro, I'm always trying to figure out, okay, how do we get on that next stair? You know, and then once I get on that stair, I never start celebrating, bro. I'm immediately thinking, okay, how do I get on the next stair?
Yep.
You know, how do I get on the next stair?
Yeah.
Okay, how do I get on the next stair? like, I'm never satisfied with like where I am currently, you know, and it might be a gift and a curse, but it on my side, it's what makes me tick. Yeah, it's what makes me tick, you know, like I feel like recently, you know, the thing that's also started to make me tick was, new business friends. And it made me tick because they look like me, but the clients they have, the money they're making looks nothing like mine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that from a perspective of, it's like through the roof, you know? So it's like, I have people that I mentor that are like, man, Sean, bro, you know, bro, the camera you got, I can't wait to get a camera. And I'm like, shoot, the people that I work on set with looking at me like, Sean, when you gonna upgrade the camera though? Oh, you know, so it's like I'm hearing that type of stuff in the day. On the left, is people like, Sean, man, bro, if you can give me some pointers. And on the right, it's like, Sean, what's up? We at a different table. When you gonna catch up? You know, but it's motivation, bro. You know, and then the best part about it, I could say if I'm gonna say out of 10 people, I could say 8 of those 10 people look like us, bro. They're black people. You know, so to have friends that not that I know, but friends, you know what I'm saying? People I could call and ask questions and ask about, you know, hey, bro, what did you do to start leveling up with your company? Hey, bro, how did you get on that next stair? You know, hey, bro, you make a lot of money. What was your turning point? I don't care about how much money you make. What was your turning point? What got you to that next step? You know, because that's all it's about, bro. Like, if you could see steps in front of you, bro, now you just got to connect the dots. Right. You know, so they help me mentally and strategically look at life, you know, differently. It's a lot of stuff that I think about now and talk about now that I wish somebody would talk to me about when I was doing radio my first year. I wish somebody would have explained investing when I was doing radio in 2004. Right. You know what I'm saying? When I ain't had no crazy bills, when I ain't had no car payments. You know, just imagine, bro, the money I was making a week DJing in the club, not from work, but bro, if I would have just been investing $50 every week, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff that's important to us now. Just imagine, bro, 15 years ago to be like, hey, bro, put that $20 in a different account every week. Right. Put that $20 in the account every week. Like, you know, so I feel like life is just about learning experiences, bro. But you know, I try to tell people, you know, that are younger than me to look up the street a little bit more, look ahead a whole lot more, you know, because it could be life changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like how you talking. I mean, everything from taxes to actually having a legal business. You know, I mean, bro, if we keep it G, let's keep it 100, bro. I mean, we've grown up learning and being taught that, hey, bro, boy, keep that thing under the table on the racks as long as you can, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody know about your business. Hey, bro, if you do this, and this, bro, them people ain't gonna be on your back. First off, I ain't never found out who them people was. you know, it's like they be giving you this advice, bro. But bro, look, this the thing, bro. Even, you know, back in the days when I was doing DJing stuff, like, you know, you've always heard people say it takes money to make money type thing. And like, you would hear people rap it and say whatever, but until I got a little bit older, until my company and my brand with photo and video started to get a little bit more traction and getting a chance to talk to people at TV networks and stuff like that, until I got in a position, bro, where it was like, oh shoot, this check look a little decent. You know, I didn't really understand that, like, from a personal perspective. But I can tell you, the first time I made a crazy check, bro, the amount of money I spent up front to be able to sit at that table to make that check, I would have never been able to get there, because, you know, it was like, okay, hey, I made $10,000, but to make that 10,000, I spent $1,500 up front to book an assistant, to book hair, to book makeup, to book this, book that. But bro, just imagine if you wasn't charging people enough to have $1,500 to spend up front. You know,
Right.
I try to talk to people about, you know, stories and situations like that, because I'm like, bruh, yeah, I might get a nice check every so often, but I'm more so thankful that I've been able to kind of shave off a little bit of those checks over the years and stuff to have a little nest on the side, because, you know, I've had to fly out of town and go get Airbnbs and rent equipment and stuff before, and it's like I look up and like, wait, did I just spend $1,500 on all that?
Right.
But the check might have been $7-8 grand though, you know. But just imagine if you can't spend that $1,500. So it's like I try to not teach or train people that, but I try to advise them on that. Yeah. I'm trying to advise them on that. Yeah. Because I'm like, yo, if
somebody in particular, he on that same lane. I'm gonna call his name M3 Baller Boy. So I'm hoping everything you saying. I'm really hoping, because he'll dropped off the porch recently. Started his own company. He doing photography and also, you know, he a rapper or whatever. So he doing this thing, and I'm hoping M3, you better be listening, bro, because you are in my eyes when I'm hearing all of this stuff that Sean D spitting and nothing but gems, bro.
Look, I'll tell you, said M3, right?
M3, yeah.
I'll tell him the same thing I tell everybody else, man. I just always tell people like, yo, get in, work as hard as you can, work your ass off, be consistent. It's all about consistency. Consistency is key. Like consistency will blow somebody out the water who's the most creative person on earth if they not consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna outweigh talent. I guess I should say that. You know, just being consistent over and over. And then on top of that, it's just making sure you don't become this stagnant person. You know, like when stuff starts to open up for you, don't get stuck in that lane. You know, and I've always been that type of person too, that haven't been. Well, I won't say I'm not nervous about walking away from stuff, but I'm okay with switching gears. I'll say that much. Right. You know, so even when I stopped doing radio and stuff, I mean, hell, I had a lot going on still. You know, so it was like I went from, I just tell you, I went from a lot of income to not knowing where my next check was coming from. Like I went from having a place to stay to, you know, bunking at homies' cribs and stuff like that. You know, but I mean, people don't know that, and I ain't trying to sound like, you know, everybody's story like, oh, I had to level up, but I mean, I'm just keeping it G. You know, I went from not having much to doing all right with the radio to not having much to back to doing, you know, okay. You know, but it's taking me just a bunch of consistency over the years, and just over and over and over and over. I'm not afraid for nobody to tell me no. Like, I don't care. Like, somebody saying no, all right, cool. They said no. Right. Let's see who was gonna say yes. Like, that's how I look at all the situations. Somebody tell me no, like, I don't be tripping. Like I'm not that person that's afraid to talk to people. You know, I say something. Hey, nigga, what you think about that? Bro, if you tell me no, I'm just kind of like, all right, cool. You know, because it's always funny. You know, people usually think I tell them no, I got to be awkward around them. Nah, I just don't fit. I don't fit the calendar for what you got going on aesthetically from a business perspective. Cool. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it is what it is. You know, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And throughout radio DJ years of Sean D, I was the same way then. You know, so you know, when people actually started to know who I was and saw the things I was doing, like, they have no clue the years and years of people telling me no. You know what I'm saying? Of people saying, nah, you can't host this, you can't do that. It's like, all right, cool. You know, I'm gonna do my thing. You know, one day them doors gonna open. You know, it just is what it is. You know, but it just come with, you know, more so with that, with consistency and just kind of staying on the course, man.
Speaking of course, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Speaking of course, we're gonna go ahead and give the people the information about your better visual, better audio course, so they can jump on that, and so they can upgrade what they doing, especially those is jumping off the porch, jumping off the window, trying to really take this thing to the next level. So if you give them that information about the course that you are providing for people.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So I got a course right now called Better Audio, Better Visuals. It's pretty much a course to help people out there, including whoever out there watching right now. It's giving you a chance, an opportunity to help level up your audios and your audio and your visuals on your side. So if you're a person that you're just trying to, have a better setup at home, trying to figure out what camera to use, trying to figure out how to, get better audio. Maybe you just talking to your cell phone or talking to your laptop right now, so the audio just all over the place. Sound like you're talking in the tunnel. Everything from that all the way to helping people figure out the decor in their home studios. I help people with that, from finding knickknacks to figuring out. People always ask me about, the little colored lights and Sean, where you got your couch from and what kind of microphone you're using, what kind of board you're using. So that has also turned into a company, and turned into the course thing, because once again, bro, but look, bro, I'm telling you, it's the same play. I've been doing it. I've been doing it, sampling the market. I've been talking to people that's close to me, and people get on Zoom with me, and companies and brands and people from churches to get on, like, yo setup look crazy, so it's like they'll see it, and then it's kind of like, oh well, yeah, I actually consult people when it comes to that, so if y'all ever want to reach out, let me know. And people will jump all over it, like, yeah, Sean, you like, wait, so you'll tell me everything you're using? Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, for a fee, but yeah, we can talk about it, like book a session, so I went from doing it free for a long time, helping people find stuff, locate gadgets, materials, find websites, the whole stuff, microphones, lighting, everything. And, lo and behold, switch gears with that too. And was like, all right, yep, we done did it free for long enough. We got a few people in the pocket already. So let's go ahead and just throw this thing out there. And same thing with radio, same thing with photos, same thing I was talking to you about, same thing I said happened with Chuck. I talked to the wall for a while. Right. Talk to the wall. Talk to the wall for a long time. People like, I ain't trying to hear all that. Lo and behold, 2020 happened. COVID hit. Where's everybody working from?
Bad time.
People working from the crib now. People working from home. So immediate reason for a plethora of people to shift gears. So then, who's back out there still knocking on that door? Your boy. How y'all doing?
Your boy.
How y'all doing? So man, people start to reach out, and I had a couple churches first be the clients, and then I had a couple people that's doing home setups, and that's when I got a chance to work for some TV networks, because they'll be like, hey, we need a cam op to go to so and so house. We'll overnight a camera kit to you. Can you set it up? We got lighting, we got audio. We need somebody. Excuse me. We need somebody that can do all of that stuff. So I'm like, yeah, cool, let's do it. Once again, that gave me a chance to not only get paid, but it gave me a chance to learn more about that avenue. Get in there and see, like, oh, that's what they're using. Oh, shoot, that's how they do that. Oh, that's what they do that. Oh, okay. So every time I had a little break, I'm on the phone on the notepad. Yep. Okay, what's the name of the thing? All right. Yep. Let's do some research and find this. So now, my social media, what you're seeing is a result of all that stuff, bro. The years of the hustle and bustle again. So when I tell you, it's like, if I had to say there was a blueprint, that's the blueprint. Just consistency and working hard, and trying to be a sponge and soak up as much info as possible. So that's how the Better Audio, Better Visuals course came around. And then lo and behold, it just launched on the 27th of August. And man, I could proudly say I got some students, man. So it's like the dopest thing ever, because, I got friends who make crazy money off of just doing courses, but with me, for my first course, like, my trophy that I was able to hold up already was the fact that I was able to make it to launch day, because it's hard as hell. It's hard as hell, bro. Putting a course together, being consistent with it, being consistent with the posting almost every day. It's hard. It's a job in itself. So it was like that, on top of me having to do my editing, on having to doing all my Zoom calls with the clients. It's just been a lot. But my trophy, like I said, was I made it to the launch, and I was super excited. And lo and behold, bro, it was like to have appreciate it, bro. And then the best part about that, bro, was like when people started buying the course, man. So it's like, put it out the first day and like 2 people purchased. I was like, oh damn,
okay.
Oh shoot, people bought the course, and I'm like, dog, I just wanted to course the launch. You know what I'm saying? Like that was, bro. That was me crossing the finish line, launching the course. You know, so it's like the first day 2 people bought, and I was on cloud 2,000, bro. You know, because I'm like, yo, they really bought the course. You know, like so then woke up the second day, not thinking about the 2 that bought the course. I was like, all right, cool. It is what it is. Let's get the rest of this stuff popping. We got to move forward. Lo and behold, bro, day 2, I think like 4 people bought the course. And I was like, wait, what just happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is crazy. You know, and it was like, you know, within 4 or 5 days, I think we had like 13 people, bro. And bro, like totally blew my mind, man. I'm just like, oh man, this is crazy. So like I literally went into it, bro, with no, I'm not gonna say no motive, but no motive behind having to sell 1 million courses. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping I could talk to you 6 months from now, bro, and be like, yeah, bro, capped out my first course with over 100 people. You know, like I just got the feeling it's just gonna be something random that'll happen.
No,
you know,
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
geeked,
sure it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. So
I appreciate
y'all
it.
make sure those out there that y'all make sure you got my man's. Actually, if you're looking at, did I do that right?
What's that?
Space individual. The website.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's see. SeanWoodsMedia.com.
So much for the print journalism. Of course, the broadcast, print. I should have that on point. Anyway, if you're watching the YouTube or watching the live, there's information at the bottom. But audio, y'all definitely go to www.betteraudioBetterVisuals.com.
Yeah.
And y'all make sure to hit that up. Trust me. I mean, if you're watching the video, you can see because clearly I thought I was doing something, but my lights are way too bright for whatever reason. Boy, man, I thought I was doing it. It got dark. That's what happened. Anyway, but y'all can see my man's know what he's doing. So y'all make sure to check him out. Sean, Matt, yo, I appreciate it, bro.
Salute, my brother.
I don't know how much I appreciate this, bro. Straight up.
Hey, salute, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you reaching out, bro. Because look, this gonna go down in history for me too. I mean, you were the first person to hit me up about interviewing me about better audio, better visuals, bro. So look, it's gonna be something to talk about. But look, it was so wild. The day that you hit me up, another guy hit me up. Y'all hit me up on the same day. I happened to see your message first, bro. So it's dope. It's dope, you know, in that sense, man. So I definitely appreciate it. Before we take off though, I want to shout out to all your viewers, man. Everybody who's stuck around. We've been on here blabbing for a minute. I want to shout out to you, you know, for the invite. I saw some people who is that On the Shoulders of Giants. Shout out to Sean because he played me and Caleb's song on the radio. So shout out to them. Shout out to the Facebook user. I don't know who that is, but they don't have no profile picture or name. But shout out to them.
That might be my wife. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, shout out to shout out to the wifey. Shout out to who is this? Ray. Shout out to Ray.
My sister Raven.
Yeah, shout out to Ray.
Yep, on YouTube, I got my man S. Marshall. He was in here. My man JC, of course, he was in here.
From the crib.
Chuck.
Yeah, JC, what's happening?
Chuck, I'm following you on Facebook, man. We matter of fact, we're gonna link up. You doing this thing, and I deal with all the wild kitty cats that you want to support. That's fine. It's all great. What you got? No, Chuck, I got you, bro. Other than that, yeah, man. Yo, I appreciate you. I think this will be the longest episode I ever did. I got another 2-hour episode somewhere, but I'm pretty sure
I'm gonna have to go back and check it out too myself.
Once the music gets stretched out, pretty sure it's the longest. But it been nothing but gems. That's like JC because he was saying you spit nothing but knowledge. So
hey, JC, I appreciate it, man. Shout out to him. JC been a long time supporter too. I've known that boy for a long time.
Doing it, bro. No, you know what's crazy? I
remember y'all at the radio station, bro.
Dog, how about this? This was crazy. I'm gonna say this. I gotta go.
They had me up there on the show. Weren't you there?
I don't know.
Bro, I could have, because who was it? I know JC was up. Who else? Who did the show with JC?
It had to be JC. It was JC. Oh, when I got up there, it was JC A to the L stats. I don't know.
You know what?
I think I missed if it was Israel was up there.
You know what? Nah, you already said it. It had to be A to the L instead, because them my brothers. Okay. So I know that's probably how all of that even happened. You know,
right?
But look, but I mean, you, JC, look, y'all showed love for a long time, man, and just like I said, y'all was some people too that, you know, would be more open-minded and keen to the situations that, you know, were the situations back then, you know, because I mean, you know, a lot of people just knew us as, you know, oh, that's Sean D on the radio, you know, so, you know, people kind of form their own opinion. So, I mean, it was always like a breath of fresh air to run into people like y'all that was like, hey, bro, you killing what you do. But, you know, hey, man, we want to invite you to this, and this, because I mean, it was a lot of stuff we, you know, would miss out on not getting invited to, just people would be like, oh, they probably ain't gonna come, or they probably ain't gonna do this.
Yeah, they with that side.
Yeah. So look, I appreciate y'all being, you know, some type of people that was like, hey, nah, man, look, we gonna come holler at y'all and rock with y'all, and I'm glad we were able to, you know, I don't want to say be a gatekeeper, but be a chance and an opportunity for y'all to be heard back then on the radio and that type of thing. So, you know, it's dope to still be connected to y'all boys in some, you know, shape, form, or fashion.
Bro, the craziest thing was I met JC probably around the time 09, 2010. Bro, how about we started at FAM at the same time in the same school? We both in SBI, class 99,
and didn't know each other.
Know each other until like a decade later.
That's crazy.
Home. That's my brother.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all make sure to get in contact. His information, Sean's information will be down below in the description below. Also, y'all, wherever you go on IG, Facebook, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, whatever it is. Make sure you follow my boy. Other than that, man,
I gotta take you back through time before we go though, bro. You ready, bro? You ready?
I'm scared.
Here you go. You what?
I hate you, Sean.
You hate me. You can't hate Sean D. Hold on, bro.
Sean D. I love Sean D. I love Sean D.
The greatest DJ in the whole wide world is Sean D.
The greatest DJ, Sean D.
Sean D.
You can't hate Sean D.
Yo, shouts out to your girl, Ebony.
Oh yeah, my sister, man.
Man, yeah. She while we was talking, she popped up in my head. Also, too, Shay. I found her on TikTok. Yeah, that was wild. Like, I was just like randomly. I was just not even like people you should know. It was just I was on TikTok and her profile popped up. I'm like, the hell did Shay come from?
Yeah. So what's crazy? Because I mean, I know you know from like Who That Music, you know, Shay. I call her Libra. I call her Lieb. Lieb. She used to be my assistant when I was doing Who That Music. That's actually how she became my assistant from Who That Music. Because once the show went from me talking to the wall and started having hundreds of viewers on the front page of Blog TV, she used to reach out to me all the time, like, "Yo, man, if you need some help, you know, I'm cool to help you, whatever." So I just be like, okay. You know, I'm like, I don't know this chick, man. She's just somebody in the chat. She here every week, but I mean, I don't know her to be getting help from her. And bro, she stayed at it, bro. Stayed at it. Hey, Sean, another dope show. I'm just messaging you. Tell you it was a dope show. If you ever need some help, like don't feel bad about reaching out. And bro, probably when we got to maybe the 10th time, bro, it was like the inbox, bro. The inbox was like upside down with music, because by the time it started catching a little wave, I had like labels and stuff reaching out. So they would be sending a ton of music, let alone with the independent artists, because it started with the indie artists in Tally. But then, bro, once it started to spread out and like the Tony Neals and stuff started to share the links and stuff, oh, bro, people from everywhere in the world would be sending me music. So I gave in, and I was like, yo, you know, I gotta, man, I think I might need your help. And I want to say me and her probably jumped on the phone or something. And we started talking. I told her, you know, she like, yeah, you know, we could do a private video chat one day and you could just kind of go over everything you need help with. So I'm like, man, she can help with this inbox, because I don't know where to start at, man. Because bro, I would be doing the show, bro, and it'd be like 50 tracks that'll come through. So it's like, how do I even keep up with the people who I'm supposed to be playing on the show? So, bro, I kid you not, bro. I gave her the login and the information, bro. The next day, bro, this girl had to not sleep that night. The next day, bro, the whole inbox categorized, color coded. Bro, I was like, what the hell? Like, I logged in, bro, and was like, where am I? So I'm like, getting on the phone. I'm like, yo, what's up? She's like, I arranged everything. I did. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So, bro, she through the rest of my radio career, Lieb has literally been attached to the hip. And what a lot of people don't know, when I transitioned and started doing photo and video, she didn't disappear, bro. So like, it's like I don't have a platform to like talk about her as much, but when it's time to, when I do all my when I do my scheduling, when I travel, when I'm doing my workshops, when I'm doing, when I'm doing the course, like usually the first person that's doing all the checking behind me and the making sure I'm good is usually Libra. It's usually Shay. When I travel, everything from making sure my flights are in order, the hotels booked, the rental cars are taken care of. I know what restaurants and stuff to eat at or places to shop for food. Like, bro, she's like family. Well, not no like. She's family. You know what I'm saying? Like Lieb, like, she just take care of business for me, and man, it's like, yo, I love her to death, man. That's my sister for real, So, when I did my first workshop in Atlanta, like Lieb took the day off, came and helped set up everything, was there till it was time to go. Before I moved to ATL, when I would have to travel here, man, bro, this girl has literally like on her lunch break from her job, gone to the hotel because she couldn't get in touch with the people and wanted to make sure I had stuff that I need to have, so it's like, how do you not rock with people that's like that? I didn't know her motive from Jump Street, but when I tell you like off rip, bro, I immediately saw like, oh yeah, she just not trying to hang around just to hang around, so it's been times that, she don't help me when I wasn't getting paid, all the way down to, when I started getting checks, she the first person getting a piece of check, I just have to make sure she's straight, but so I forgot, Shay, aka Lee. Yeah, that's family.
Funny, I explained to my wife because I'm watching on live. Like, babe, I'm not just watching some random chick. Like, there's somebody.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Lee, man. Yeah,
but yo, get out of here, man. I appreciate you, bro.
No problem, bro.
And, next week, I'm just hitting y'all haymakers all week. September.
Right back
September.
at it.
What you thought? Anyway, this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You guys have a good night or a good day, whenever you listen to this. We out here. Bye.
Appreciate it, bro. All right.